Hi, I'm Andrew and I'm a student at SC4. Today I'm going to show you a project our Hydraulics 2 class made. We've made a hydraulic circuit that is a press and clamp cylinder, and the first part is this beast right here, which is our variable displacement pressure compensated pump. It's this whole thing right here, and we've got it set to 500 PSI.
Michael Smith. And here we got the power coming in from the motor, being checked. Flow comes in. It is a check in parallel with the metered flow flowing into the accumulator. The accumulator makes up a bladder and holds the pressure so that it can make up any difference there is. If there's any kind of power drop, it can make up the difference of pressure. Once it continues on and we're done the cycle, and the safe shutdown would be to turn the motor off and then release the pressure back to tank through the needle valve. And obviously it needs to be shut again to start the machine and start the cycle all over again.
So I had the sequence valve. So essentially we have the clamp and the press cylinder. When the press extends and pressure builds up in it, it'll crack the 150 PSI setting we have on our sequence valve. Once that's cracked, our press cylinder will begin to extend. And then to help with the retraction process, we have a bypass check valve so that both cylinders will retract at the same time, fast and effectively.
All right, so what we got here is a, gotta restart it. All right, so the pressure, once it builds up in the sequencer, then at a certain pressure, it flows through here to this, which is called a rectifier. And then we got a pressure gauge right here, which tells us the pressure. And how it flows, it goes through here, through this check valve all the way, through this flow meter, which you can see, we can have the GPM, and then through here, all the way to this piston, and it'll actuate, and then go back through here, through this one, go back here, and then it'll go back to the drain, and it'll drain out.
Well, I'm Randy. This is Alberto. We worked on the meter in, meter out aspect of the circuitry. Here are our adjustable flow controls with integrated check valves. They're faced in opposite directions, installed on the rod end of our cylinder here. This allows an extension for it to flow through one metered aspect of the line, bypassing the other one via its check valve, and in exactly the opposite on retraction. This allows for smooth and gradual extension and retraction of our press rod.
Hi, I'm Samantha. This is the pressure reducing valves, and it reduces the pressure to 200 PSI for the clamping cylinder.
Yep, so we have it right here, and it's hooked up to the, now, here's our pressure reducing valve here, and we're just using it so we can set the pressure on our clamp cylinder. It goes through here to the extension side of the cylinder, and we have our pressure gauge here so we can make sure we're at the right pressure. And then so this is going to extend out, and on retraction, when it needs to go and flow the opposite way, we have a bypass check valve right here, so that way the retraction speed isn't limited by the pressure reducing valve.
This is our circuit. It is on and it is working. Here's what it does.
All right, so both of our cylinders are retracted, and I'm going to use this lever here to extend them, and you'll see that they're sequenced. The clamp cylinder here is going to come out first, and then our press cylinder is going to come out. And we can see our working pressure here. We're just below 300 PSI. All right, now I'm going to retract them. And you can see right here, our flow is going up. It's coming through the rectifier circuit. And it's pretty awesome.